So, this is just a quick one on my way to work in case I don't get enough time to finish the one that I started last night, but yeah, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Such a good movie. It's got one of my favourite, oh man, it's morning still, sorry. It's got Mia Sarah, who was possibly my first crush as far as movie goes, Matthew Broderick, who always makes me laugh, and his ability for comic timing is brilliant. And what else is there? John Hughes, who directed, I didn't realise this until I looked it up, Beethoven and Home Alone. He also directed 16 Candles and all these other great films. More importantly, Curly Sue, because the two favourite movies from, I suppose, my childhood would be Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Curly Sue. And finding out that when I rewatched Curly Sue later, that they had the same director, which makes sense. So I've been a John Hughes fan all this time. I never even knew it. Okay, and checking for buses. It's empty though. Why do I need to check? What else? Oh my god. Is anyone in that elevator? Nope. Okay. Yeah, it's a brilliant movie. It starts off with Ferris faking that he's really sick, and he gives this like tutorial, a guide to how to be sick. And like, to be honest, I kind of wish that I'd given it a try as a kid and had my own day off. But one of the things that I really like about this movie is that you can almost relate to Ferris, but at the same time you really can't, because everyone wants to be Ferris, and it's the same for like all the kids in the high school in the movie. Like, they're all thinking that Ferris is, as Grace puts it, a righteous dude. How long have I got until my train gets here? Well, yeah, and then there's Ed Rooney, who's the typical hateable principal. I've got 11 minutes. Cool. Typical hateable principal that does everything he can to ruin Ferris's life. And I guess that when I was in high school, I always felt like certain teachers were trying to make things impossible for me and doing everything they possibly can to ruin my life, which I guess wasn't always true. What else is there? There's that teacher, I don't even know his name, but everyone knows him when they think of Ferris Bueller. Bueller. And then, oh my gosh, my brain's going like a million miles an hour. I'm trying to get this done before the train gets here. That girl whose friend's going out with this guy that she knows, who saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. Must be pretty serious. And oh man, that's too much. They're gone. Okay. What else? I think I'm gonna have to cut this together. You guys can cut this together. My mind's gone a blank. Oh yeah, Mia Sarah. Oh my gosh. She's beautiful. Like, as far as beautiful, and she's also I didn't realize this, she's the princess in Legend, another one of my favorite movies. I remember watching it as a kid, but with my dad, and it used to be like one of those movies that I loved, but I never rewatched again. And I only just started rewatching it recently and just like figuring out why I loved it so much, and it was really well done. The shame is that Netflix don't have it on streaming. Ferris's best friend, which the only part of him that I can relate to is that I've got a friend that is always in bed whenever you want him to go out and do stuff, and he's like, oh, I can't, man, I'm too tired. It's what you looking at? always saying things like, oh, I'm too tired, I'm dying. I'm like, you're not tired, get out of bed, you've been asleep all day. Shush. Okay, so Fry. Fry is, yeah, that guy that never can be bothered going out and doing something fun and always has something to complain about, and you realize, you know, at the beginning of the film that you think this guy is totally boring. Like, you wouldn't want him to be your friend, and why is Ferris friends with this guy? And you realize later on in the film that he pretty much is Ferris if Ferris didn't want to do anything. Like, if he just wanted to, if he like loosened up and had some fun, Ferris kind of brings the best out of him and gets him going and lets him have fun and go out on the town and do all these fantastic things, and he like dances on a Ferris and he's like, what'd you think of today? He's like, oh, nothing special. Oh man. And to be fair, like that float scene where he's in the parade is possibly my favourite scene of the whole thing, where Ferris sings Twist and Dankeschön, and yeah, I'm kind of running out of time. Hopefully I can upload the other version of this review. Yeah, pretty much it's a movie that everyone can watch. It's family friendly, like anyone can watch it, and I'd say everyone should watch it. Alright, I'm gonna go before I miss my train and quit someone out. Yeah.